And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva!
And here we go! Pink trunks for the southpaw Franklin. Black trunks for Silva. Both men very good on the ground. Big right hand by Wanderlei. Scored an ultra-impressive win.
That was a good straight left by Rich. Rich is finding that opening right down the pipe, and there it is again.
And oh! Caught the kick. And again, the combination works.
Oh, he caught him
again,
caught
and
him again with the right.
Rich's combinations are sharp here early. And he's getting confident. Finishes with the kick.
Left kick to the body that we talked about.
Under a minute on the clock here in the first. It's very much like the first fight here so far, Joe. The technical striking.
Oh, head kick!
Got caught. The technical striking of Franklin has been good.
And he threw it again.
Technique of Franklin. And again, they exchange with final seconds. The head kick by Franklin.
And remember, this is a 5-round fight.
Yep. Good first round turned in by the former champions. Your foot on your opponent's kneecap.
Oh, easily. It had well been that he came back on it awkwardly.
There's the front kick again, bringing that foot back into place.
It could be. We'll take a look at it. Rich caught him with a big right hand, though.
And there's the kick to the body by Franklin. Prove it again. He pushes forward. And the counter by Wanderlei Silva. Franklin so far with the advantage in significant strikes landed.
Well, Rich is doing a good job of moving in and moving back.
To the body again.
Good combination by Franklin. And a good right hook past the defense.
Would beat Wanderlei Silva once, maybe twice. I wonder what he would see. 8 career wins
There's
for
that
Rich
head
Franklin.
kick by Rich again. I mean, they have tremendous amount of power.
That's a perfect example right there. To replace Vitor Belfort, he was actually in Singapore in wushu guys for his fight with Kung Lee.
Oh, he got clipped.
And came into Cincinnati. Wanderlei
caught him with that one. He caught him on the end of that one.
Under a minute on the clock here in the second. Silva pushing forward.
There's the windmill, there's the knees.
And again he connects. Wanderlei looking to move inside. Rich throws him aside. Right hand. Silva looking for the finish. Trying to finish Franklin here. Wanderlei Silva looking for the win.
Rich is in all sorts of trouble.
30 seconds on the clock.
Rich is going for a takedown.
Franklin trying to survive. 20 seconds in the round. Mario Yamasaki on top of the action.
Rich is trying to move and cover up, but he's obviously hurt.
Franklin still looking to survive.
He's got to hang in there just a few more seconds.
He may make it. He just made it. Rich Franklin survives the onslaught of Wanderlei Silva.
From that body kick by Rich.
And Rich throws a kick again. Demonstrate what it takes to be a champion
There's
in
that
this
body
sport.
kick again.
Now, there's a handful of fighters that we have talked about over the years that you know are never out of hook.
There's the head
look
kick.
for the head kick.
Not nearly as aggressive. Good combination right there. Solid jab by Wanderlei. There's that body kick again by Rich. Boxing, when you go for the knockout, if you don't get it, you probably won't win a decision. And Rich takes him down.
Now keep in mind, no one has attempted a submission in the UFC against Wanderlei. He's
on top.
And some elbows thrown by Franklin.
Massive amounts of scar tissue all over the eyes of Wanderlei Silva, and Rich is trying to cut that open.
Franklin
big elbows by Rich.
This third round on top. After nearly being finished in the second, Franklin pours it on at the end of the third.
Wanderlei might have gassed himself out in that round, Mike.
We begin the championship rounds in this 5-round main event. Not is your round. Right hand. He went unbeaten in 18 fights.
But that style was very costly. I mean, Wanderlei had to have reconstructive face surgery because there's a lot of jabs, Mike, and he keeps picking that left heel up forearms, and you don't quite do the damage that you needed to do, but Rich looks great.
Yep.
Good. Oh, no, and that was a bad one. How many of these have we seen tonight?
Too many.
Shazam, son. Ooh, the look on his face. What is he doing? What's going on there?
You think I have the answer?
I don't know, I'm just hoping we can keep this conversation going.
Do we want to?
I do.
Weather.
But it never made me feel any better. I think it's just to take your eyes off or your mind off the fact that you just got kicked in the balls. Now he's doing sumo exercises.
As it was, Joe, that gave Wanderlei a little time to rest. Why? Back in November of 05.
There's that body kick by Rich again, but Wanderlei countered with a right hand.
Wanderlei pushing forward at the end of the round. Right.
Good straight left.
Franklin stole the show in Germany. Can he steal it tonight? Silva pushed forward momentarily. Franklin with that footwork. Yep.
That's it.
There it is, big right hand. 1 minute left. And again with the right. 40 seconds. Wanderlei the big swing. 10. Silva with a right hand.
Oh!
Swinging wildly to the finish. Wanderlei, Silva, Rich Franklin.
Rich hit him at the end. The very end, Rich caught him with a straight left.
By unanimous decision, Rich Ace Franklin!
Franklin wins again.